Welcome to Ross 128 for the Freespace Port here on Paladin Gaming.
After extensive analysis, Terran Command has finally declared the Ross 128 Laramis jump node corridor to be at a satisfactory level of stability for safe interstellar subspace travel. We can now begin colonization of Laramis. Probe investigation of the system has indicated a promising store of much-needed resources, and our teams are eager to begin mining operations. With the additional supply line that this new system affords, we may finally be able to turn the tide of the war against the Vesudans.
Alright, since it's speaking, I'll turn that. Let it advance on its own.
Science teams have already jumped to Laramis to begin surveying the system, but Terran Command is eager to establish a full-fledged base of operations. Several ships have been dispatched from various fleets to aid the colonization effort. The team will rendezvous here, at Outpost Riviera. Freighters and transports will be moving supplies and personnel in preparation for the expedition to Laramis. Your task will be to patrol the surrounding area until the ships can complete their mission. Scan nav buoys Alpha and Beta first to establish the survey perimeter.
Alright, why do we need to scan our own nav buoys?
When you have completed your scans, Sigma Wing will jump in, followed shortly by Kappa Wing. Sigma will carry administrative personnel to Riviera, while Kappa will collect cargo to be transferred to the Laramis jump node. When the area is secure, the main cruiser wing, consisting of the GTC Van Buren, GTC Pierce, GTC Harrison, and GTC Taylor, will jump to Outpost Riviera. Upon their arrival, you will jump to Sector Rho and rendezvous with the GTD Intrepid for your next assignment. GTSC Einstein will be arriving several minutes afterward for a geological survey mission, but you need only concern yourself with the cruisers.
Alright.
We have no reason to believe that the Vesudans will offer substantial resistance here, as we are some distance away from the main engagement zones. As always, however, be on your guard. Check your loadout and commit when ready.
Alright, primary objectives: patrol area until relieved. Secondarily, scan nav buoys Alpha and Beta. Kappa and Sigma Wings must complete their missions. Flying the Apollo. Good old ML-16 and yeah. Alright, let's hit it. Alright. Now let's get these cargo probes.
Not much happening here, Alpha 1.
Indeed, Alpha 3. Let's go scan that nav buoy. Alright. Now we need to go over there and scan that nav buoy. What's that intermittent friendly content? Oh, must be something on the planet. That's a janky looking planet. Look at those enormous vertices. The Ross 128 skybox, though. These hellfire red nebulae.
Long-range sensor readings confirmed. Nice work.
Alright, let's head back towards Riviera Station. Of course, if you know anything about Freespace lore, you know what's going to happen here. Oh, let's not collide, gentlemen. No need for that.
We're reading 3 new freighters.
Alright, let's go escort them. So it's a mixed wing. We have
Enemy wing
Poseidon
just
and two
arrived.
Chronos. But students, what the hell are you doing here?
You got a bogey on your tail.
Alright, we'll drag him in here into the convoy's guns and Dogfight is there. Ow. Alright, no shields.
New bandits in the area!
You are a conquered people, Terrans. You should simply submit to your fate and accept death.
No. You.
Oh, damn
Lost Alpha 3. Got him.
You got a bogey on your tail.
Let's not collide now.
Enemy wing just arrived. A wing of transports has arrived. Support ship being deployed.
Okay, I do have reinforcements. Excellent. Might need them. Alright, attack plot is clear, Command.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Where are these Vasudans coming from?
Rearming complete, sir.
Alright, thank you.
Hull integrity is dropping. We need support.
Let's call in Delta Wing.
Delta here. Need some help?
Yes, absolutely, Delta. Attack plot is once again clear.
Roger, sir. On our way.
Let's pull back inside the defensive perimeter. To rearm. Here's a sentry gun. We'll rearm next to it.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Alright, our freighters are pulling out. Hey, solid hit. Don't shoot that freighter.
Rearming complete, sir.
Thank you. Attack plot is clear, again. Alright, somebody just jumped out, but it wasn't one of the Sigmas. It was one of the Kappas, I mean. Maybe
Enemy
like-
wing just arrived.
Secondary objective complete. We have escorted Sigma Wing. This is the last of Kappa Wing.
Affirmative, sir.
So let's protect it. Alright, Delta's out there in a dogfight, so let's go help them. Attack plot is clear. And there goes the last of Kappa Wing.
Roger, sir. On our way.
Who are you? Nelson. You actually get a name, as opposed to a wing number. I can't tell what my whole percentage is, because the hull integrity, word integrity is overlapping the percentage. Friendly cruisers. Pierce, Harrison, and Van Buren, and some bombers. And Taylor.
Alpha, you stand relieved of your watch. Return to base.
Copy that.
Rearming sequence aborted.
Oh geez, I almost got killed by a support ship after mission success. Alright, let's get out of here.
Excellent work patrolling the station. The cruiser convoy arrived safely and we should be able to move into Laramis within the next 2 days. Unfortunately, shortly after we jumped out, we lost all contact with our forces at Outpost Riviera. In itself, this is not a major problem, but if we cannot reacquire contact within the next 2 days, we may be forced to cancel the colonization effort. This mission requires a coordinated response on several fronts, and we cannot afford to draw resources away from the war for too long.
Oh boy. So, great job with the mission. However, seeing as how you already know what's supposed to happen at Ross 128, maybe you should have waited around a bit to see the action. Oh! 5 total kills, 3 assists. So Anubis. Alright, so this was Ross 128. I think it's a single mission, but yeah, we're gonna do that again this afternoon, and I'm gonna hang around. So, so for now, this is Paladin Gaming signing off.